Lola Young, the kind of artist to make you feel all the feels with a single note.
Icy snap.
Introduced with her first album, Intro, setting the vibe with a voice that's equal parts honey as it is gravel. Blending soul, pop and R&B into a juicy cocktail. Although feeling very familiar to artists in a similar genre perhaps. Amy Winehouse. Oh. Excuse me. Young actually comes across as quite refreshing, with lyrics that cut straight to the point. Her new album, This Wasn't Meant For You Anyway, feeling way more raw than her previous albums. Not feeling quite as clean, but still really intentional. Even steering towards, dare I say, indie and kind of 70s. And I have to say, it really works. Lola Young has a way with lyrics that just cut straight to the point and are quite honest, touching on subjects that many might find uncomfortable, but she does it really, really well. Even on the opening track Good Books, a one-sided relationship being done with all his bullshit, Young's voice of course sounding really nice, accompanied by this like rim hit percussion that's quite cool. There's this really nice space being around the main elements of the song, sounding like people in the distance perhaps, and I really liked the contrast and distance between the two. The chorus being really catchy as well is a bonus. Actually found myself singing it later that day, nicely starting off the album quite strong. Following this with I Wish You Were Dead, another strong song. This really nice bass riff with slight overdrive. I love that you can hear the static from all the connections, giving it this really nice mono analog sound, kind of adding to the overall aesthetic of the album. And again, her vocals shine through, and you hear this especially on the pre-chorus. And then on the second chorus, you're met with this like snare hit that's really just like punchy, and I swear a snare can either make or break a song. Really nice production going on through this album, and that production continues on to the next song, Big Brown Eyes. Really nice percussion and guitar sounding really tight and kind of groovy. The overall aesthetic at this point being really great. It has that soulful vibe but still feeling quite indie and maybe a little bit 70s as well. But what I loved was this metallic sound you'll hit with partway through, I think made with reverb and distortion, upping what could have been quite monotonous, making it really nice and stand out. The album is pretty much addressing a string of shit exes you've had to put up with along the way. Take for example Messy, 1,000 people I could be for you and you'd hate the fucking lot. A summary of all the nice things someone says to you, and the moment you do something wrong, take it all back. Yeah, I've been there. From here though, the songs in the middle of the album feel kind of different from the rest. Walk On By, for example, for me feeling a little washed out and a bit tired, and similarly with Crush, lacking that kind of flavour the first part of the album had. But sandwiched between these two is the song You Noticed, slightly folk leaning, and it's a nice song, but again, that's all it is. But compare this to the song Intrusive Thoughts, sharing a similar vibe but doing it way better. And I really like the vocal harmony panned left and right in this song. Like, I know like you're supposed to do that a bit, but for some reason in this song it just really stands out and it just sounds great. But it sounds kind of like two people matching the subject of the song. Nice storytelling, even if it was perhaps a little bit accidental. The lead out to the end of the album picks up with the song Fuck, this really nice heavy kick and an airy but kind of heavy bass as well. As the song progresses, the instrumentation really picks up. The synths get more wobble, more LFO, and all these psychedelic sounds come in, all whilst singing about wanting to fuck someone. What more could a gal want, hey? And then we come to the outro, feeling kind of unexpected to me. It was a spoken word snippet of Lola Young's thoughts and mind, like an explanation to what the album is and how it came about. It was actually quite nice to hear it, but again, it's kind of like this thing where I could take it or leave it, doesn't bother me. The songs kind of do the talking, you know. Yeah, I really actually enjoyed this album. It had some strong songs, with a few skips, yeah, but they were few and far between. I did get the slight feel of confusion about what the album wanted to be, so sometimes it stood out that you could kind of hear they were trying to experiment with different sounds and that kind of thing. But other than that, I think it really worked. The lyrics really open and honest, and yeah, Lola Young sounding great as usual. So with all that, I would give this album a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Did you listen to it? Let me know below. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want. And yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Thank you so much.